everybody, welcome back and welcome to my new home. Sorry if it's a little echoey in here. Things are still pretty empty as we're getting settled into the home, and that's why it took a few days longer than I anticipated to get this video out. I was gonna just film out in front of a tree, but it's over 100 degrees in Texas, so that was a no-go right away. So I had to force myself to figure out the balloon storage system here, which is not perfect yet, and I'll be making changes over time, but it's not a top priority at the moment. So this is kind of my temporary, for now, little filming spot. So let me know what you think in the comments. We're gonna be learning how to make a lightning bug, because we have lightning bugs in our backyard where we live here. There's a little tree line, and the lightning bugs love it in those shady areas there in the evening, and I love to sit out on my back porch with some tea and watch them. So it's a perfect bug of summer. We're going to continue with our bugs of summer series, and we're going to go on with the lightning bug today. So to make this critter, you're going to need 3 round balloons. Pick your colors. I'm going to be using yellow for the glowy part of the body, of course, and then I'm going to be using white for his eyes. And for the head, I think black would look good, but I don't currently have a black link balloon, so I'm gonna use red, because I looked up some photos of real lightning bugs, and they do kind of have red on part of their body, so we're gonna use red for that. I've got a clear 260 for their wings. I've got a 160, this is chocolate, but you can use black, whatever kind of darker leg color you have. And then I also have a 260 in whatever color you want for the antennas. I'll be using black for that. We're gonna start by working on the body, which is gonna use all of our round balloons. So I'm gonna start with my link. I'm gonna overinflate it a bit, which means it'll start to turn oval shaped. And I'm gonna let a little air out. So this will stretch it out to make the next steps easier till it gets to a nice round size. And then we're going to make our knot very close to the end of the nozzle as possible. So you're gonna take your knot after you tie it, and you're gonna kind of pull it out there towards the end, so you have all this squeezy room up here at the front of the balloon. Now I'm gonna take my yellow 5-inch round, but before I inflate my yellow 5-inch round, we're gonna take a Neoloon. You can get these on Amazon in different colors. I think this one's white, let's see. Yes, that glows white, so that will shine through our yellow balloon. So you can just open up the neck of these 5-inch rounds, and you can pretty well shove these Neoloons just into the top of the neck. They're not gonna be all the way down in the bell part of the balloon with using just your fingers usually. Just get them far enough in there. Oh, there's a bunny in my backyard. Hello. There's a lot of bugs at this house because we live in a forest, but there's also bunnies. I love that. Okay, you can get it down far enough to where you can get the tip of your pump down into the balloon a little bit to get some air in there. Once you get enough air in there, that light will drop into the bell of the balloon, and then you can inflate like normal. So I'm gonna fully inflate our 5-inch round here, but we're not gonna tie this one normally either. We're gonna tie it all the way out at the very end of the nozzle as well. Because what we wanna do is after you have this inflated, we're gonna squeeze it, and you're gonna pinch off a little round bubble at the beginning here. And we're gonna make this into a pinch twist by taking the knot, pulling it down around that twist, and making your little pinch twist. Okay? I do a lot of snowmans and stuff like this, so you can do this at events. It totally works. All right, same thing on our link balloon. We're gonna squeeze it, and we're gonna pinch off a similar sized bubble from the nozzle end of our balloon. And we're gonna take that knot again, bring it down around your twist. And we're gonna take both of our little pinch twists that we have here now, and we're just gonna twist those around each other a couple times, and then separate them so you've got one on either side of the body. Ta-da! And now this is gonna be the head, so we have this link part of our balloon to attach the eyes with. So I'm gonna show you how I do the eyes. Now we're gonna take our 5-inch round white, and we're gonna use a little decorator technique to turn this into 3 bubbles, okay? So to do that, we're going to let some air out till it's about softball size or so, and you're gonna, again, tie your knot out as close to the tip end of that nozzle as possible. So you've got lots of squishy room here. So what we're gonna do is squish it first, and you're gonna pinch off a small bubble here near the nozzle end. Okay, just like we've done on our other 2 rounds. I'm gonna take the knot, bring it down into that twist, and wrap it around a few times. So now we have a little pinch twist. Now we wanna take the remaining balloon and split it in half to make our 2 eyeballs. So just get that pinch twist kind of in between your hands like this. You're gonna walk your fingers and twist that one bubble in half. Try to get it even so both sides are the same. And now you have 3 bubbles. So decorators do this a lot to add some little filler, small balloons at the end of their decorating process. And we can do it too. So the reason we want this 3rd bubble here is because when we attach it to the head, that pinch twist is gonna keep those eyeballs positioned where we want them. And it's also gonna give us a way to add our antennas here at the end. So it's a dual purpose bubble. All right, so here's our cute little body of our lightning bug. He does have his light flashing around in there, so fun. Now this could be a great base for a lot of different bugs. I can see an ant body with this, maybe a spider, like a cute spider. I don't know, we can play around with this some more. So let's give him his wings next. So I'm gonna take my clear 260. We're gonna fully inflate our 260 and then let a good amount of air out. Okay, once you've let a good amount of air out there, you're gonna tie both ends together gently. Okay, now we're gonna make 4 little wings with this one big loop. So you want to take your hand, one hand is on the knot, the other hand is going to come up about right here. So not halfway, but a little less than halfway. Bring your hands together. Okay, so now we have a small loop and a large loop. We're going to fold those over. Now you're going to find the middle section, the middle part of both of those loops at the same time. Bring your hands together again and twist all of that together. Now you've got your 4 little bug wings. The bigger ones go on top, of course. Now you should be able to pull out a tail or a nozzle from the center of those. And we're gonna use that to attach the wings onto the back part of our lightning bug. So the uninflated tail part is kind of going over the top of that back pinch twist there, and then right around the neck a couple of times. Just straighten everything out. Okay, so there's his cute little wings. It's looking adorable already. We're gonna add his legs next with a 160. Again, I'm gonna fully inflate this 160 as well and then let some air out so that we can do a few loops with just this one balloon. So tie it off, and we're gonna take the first and last sections of the balloon, bring them together, and I'm gonna twist those together. Now I'm gonna find the middle point. This is like a big fish. I'm gonna find the middle point here, bring it into the center, wrap that in. And now each of these little loops, we're just gonna twist in half. Okay, so a lot like the spider, if you've been following our Bugs of Summer series along, these are gonna be our firefly legs. What do you guys call these bugs? Fireflies. There's other names for them. Lightning bugs. I think I grew up calling them lightning bugs. All right, now we're gonna take this, and so each side has a single bubble and then our doubles, single bubble, doubles. So we're gonna take this, so each side of the bug has one of those sets. You're gonna take it through the middle. I'm gonna attach it about like that. And now we wanna just shape his legs a little bit so they're not just sticking straight out. Even though it is kind of cute like this, I'm gonna take my hair and just fold them over for a knee sort of bend. Give him a squeeze and do the same thing for the other side. All right, now he's ready to come in for a hug. You can also give his little front bubble arms a little bend too, so he's ready to get you. Luckily, fireflies don't get you. All right, last thing, antennas are always optional but highly recommended because they do just give it that wow factor. So you're just gonna inflate your balloon enough to have 2 bubbles. I'm gonna tie that off like normal. Cut off the excess nozzle bit. We're gonna twist that bubble in half, and we're gonna fold up our balloon in our hand. Squeeze that bubble all the way to the end and find the center. I'm gonna give it a little twist here just to keep our air from moving back and forth. And now the reason for the pinch twist is the behind the eyes. We're gonna take our 260 underneath and up above those eyes, and then I like to twist them around each other a few times to get them locked on to our lightning bug. Look at how cute he is. All right, last part is just to add his eyes and a happy face. There's big windows right across from me, and I can see our yard And there's bunnies running back and forth all over the place. I love it. All right, so here's our bug with the artwork. I just did some really big, cute eyes. I think the bigger, the cuter. If you do like really little eyes, he might look kind of crazy. So big doe eyes, just a simple little happy face, and then a couple little sections on his body because bugs have those. All right, so that is our lightning bug, firefly, whatever you call it. Let me know what you call it in the comments below where you're from. I hope you guys like this one. I think he turned out super cute. Make sure to check out the clip art vault to get the clip art to be able to put this bug on your custom balloon menus that you can build at thetwisterhood.com. You can sign up to join us in there. There's lots of other fun things for our members in there to help you run your balloon twisting business. So I hope you'll check it out. And I would love to see photos of your lightning bugs, fireflies in the free Facebook group this week. There's link is in the description. Post photos of what you're working on. We'd love to see how your lightning bugs turn out. And I'll see you guys over there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye everyone.